Hi, I'm John with LG Training Center, and today I would like to talk to you about shipping bolts, what they are and what they're used for. They're exactly what they are. They're bolts ready to make this product stable to allow it to be shipped with you. We have a suspension system in here that can easily get bounced around and cause damage, so these shipping bolts will protect your product. Now granted, most of the time when you have an installer come in, those are removed. But there are times when actually we ran service calls on units that hadn't had the shipping bolts actually removed for years, and the only reason the customer called was they had problems keeping the unit balanced, or they had problems with some damage caused by leaving the shipping bolts in there. First of all, let me show you what they look like. We have 4 of these, and these are going to go in the back. Later on, what we'll do is we'll turn this product around and show you how to remove it. Now what comes with the washing machine is we have a little installation kit. You don't even need special tools to remove these things. It comes with a wrench to go ahead and remove it. Once the shipping bolts are removed, we have little plastic caps that'll cover those holes. We give you some wire tie downs for your hose so it doesn't come dislodged from your drain. And we also give you some of these friction pads in case you have a flooring that's kind of slick and could cause the unit to move. First of all, let me show you what it would look like if the shipping bolts haven't been removed. So what we want to do is, let's go ahead and open this up. Now this is a brand new product and these shipping bolts haven't been removed yet, so I'll show you what to expect. So normally there's a suspension system on this washing machine. You should be able to bounce this tub up and down when you press on it. Notice that the only thing I can do is turn this. So your machine will work with the shipping bolts in there, but like I said before, it could cause product damage if not removed. So this is one of the things you check if you suspect that maybe the shipping bolts have not been removed. So let's take a break for a minute, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn this unit around to show you the location of the shipping bolt and show you how to use the tool to remove it. All right, so what we did is we actually turned this around so you can see the location of the shipping bolts. Now we did supply this tool with you, and you can use this end here to remove these bolts. These are 10 millimeter. If you feel more comfortable and you have a socket with 10 millimeters with a ratchet wrench, you can also use that. But the important thing to remember is you don't need special tools to do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove all 4 of these shipping bolts, and we'll show you the difference that it makes in that suspension once the bolts are removed. So you can start at any one you want to. Okay, then you just prop this grommet out, and this is one of your shipping bolts here. Now one of the things that you want to remember is to save these, just in case you are planning on moving someday. We don't want to transport this washing machine without the shipping bolts in there, because we can cause damage to the suspension. So go ahead and put these in a secure spot. So what I'll do now is I'll finish removing it, and I'll come back later after all the shipping bolts have been removed and we're ready for setup, and I can show you where the little plugs go to cover up these holes. Okay, the shipping bolts have been removed. We have plastic caps for these, and let me show you how those go on there. These will kind of cover up those holes. We have a little plastic tab that snaps in here, and these will cover up that hole for you. We've got 4 of them for that. I also had talked about these. Kind of a sandpaper with an adhesive backing. This is for slick floors that would maybe cause this washer to skate during the spin cycle. If you need to install these, what you'll do is remove the adhesive strip and position it underneath the leveling legs. We usually position them up into the front ones. Do not position them this way. You don't want this sandpaper surface on your floor that can scratch that. So these actually are being supported by the leveling leg on the washing machine. Now another thing that we need to do is prepare the drain hose. So what we've got is a little gooseneck for that. And so this just snaps on your drain hose. Now when it goes into the drain, don't have this position more than 4 inches. You don't want it too deep down into your drain. Otherwise what it can cause is, after a cycle, when it's draining the water, it can cause that water to siphon out. Another thing is we gave you this little wire tie here, and this is designed to secure this, because there's a lot of force when the water comes out, and we don't want a situation where if this wasn't secured, this thing would pop out and water would drain all over the floor. So make sure you secure this down to make sure this doesn't move in the drain cycle. We're going to stop the camera. What I'm going to do is flip this washing machine around the other way, and I'll show you the difference in the suspension now, how it looks when the shipping bolts have been removed. So if there's any question about in your mind whether or not the shipping bolts have or have not been removed, this is what you will be able to check when you do that. Okay, another thing before I show you how to check for if your shipping bolts have been removed is to remind you that leveling is important on the washing machine. This tool can also be used to adjust the leveling legs, so make sure the washer is placed on a firm and solid surface and that it is leveled. Alright, so let's pop this open and show you the difference right now. Remember, this suspension is on springs and damper, and it should move. So with those heavy loads, this should move back and forth. So that's one way of checking. All you have to do is reach inside here and see if you can move that tub. If it's real stiff and doesn't move, and you have problems with vibration or noise during the spin cycle, it's a good possibility those shipping bolts haven't been removed, and it's something we can easily take care of. So I hope you found this tip helpful. And if there's anything else we can do to make your life easier to enjoy this product a little better, just feel free to contact us. So have a great day. Thank you.